Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. This week's podcast is all about making connections, whether they're intellectual connections that you have for yourself or connections that you have to things beyond yourself through a network of connections, including your professional learning network and the connections that you make there. So this image that I have on the screen here for you today is actually a graphic from networks in space, in outer space, in our greater cosmos. And I think it's interesting to think about them. Look at all those little tendrils and everything that reaching out. And I can just imagine other sort of networks and dendrites grabbing on and connecting to those and it expanding. And what I like about it is it's a graphic from space and the cosmos, something very macro and large. And it kind of looks like images that we've seen of the human brain and the neural pathways and connections that we have inside of each of us, the sort of micro representation of network connections. Bet you're wondering what's led me to this line of thinking. And it's actually through an article that I read last week. And the article was about Anne Duran. And Anne Duran was married to the astronomer Carl Sagan, but she also has a legacy of her own contribution to science as well. And in the 70s, she worked on the Voyager project with NASA and JPL, and she's also has her own production company that produces science documentaries, including Cosmos and things for National Geographic. And she has been engaged in science and specifically connected to science exploring space for a long time. And you would think that she has a formal background in science, and she doesn't. She has no formal background in science, although she's had this great accomplishment and contribution to that world. And in the interview, she says that what she did have was a childhood that was focused on intellectual curiosity. And she was raised with parents who really fostered the development of intellectual curiosity. So she was always thinking about, had this curiosity to think about the world beyond her and exploring all of that. And we do the same as well, hopefully, with our PLNs. We use our intellectual curiosity to seek information beyond ourselves and make connections and learn about new ways of doing things and innovative ideas to connect and all of that. So I wanted you to think about that in a way. Here's this person who has no formal training, and look at all that she's done. And it's her intellectual curiosity that's propelled her to do that. And then also in thinking about the pathways and network connections that are present in us, in our brains, and then also present around us in our greater world, whether it's our greater professional world or as a planet or expanding into the cosmos, whatever it is. All of these connections are there. And unless we have that curiosity to seek and understand them, we don't notice them. It's the intention in the seeking where we gain the insights that are meaningful to us. So take a look at the graphic. Think about what connections you already have in place, and then what connections that you would like to make as you reach out with your intellectual curiosity in your professional world or whatever world that you want to apply it to. And stay curious. See you next time. Bye.